What's up, guys? Thanks for following the channel. This is Rise Slaves, and I want to show you a
man.
couple things today that I've been doing in
Not
preparation for the
again.
Halo Infinite Ranked Reset.
First thing I'm going to
Oh
talk about
man.
is the aimbots
Oh man.
to warm up, or honestly just to get some practice in. So when people hear the term warm up, they don't necessarily take it serious. They don't think they need to warm up, which trust me, you do. But I just look at this more as practice than I even do a warm up. But a lot of people are just going to consider this a warm up. So if you don't have the aimbots or you don't know how to get to it, you can simply go to create a custom game and search, type in the aimbots. There's a couple different variations, but this will be the most popular one. You can customize how many bots you want on there and the bot difficulty, as well as a bunch of other things. So I generally just use 5 bots, and then I have them on the easiest setting, and they do not shoot at you. So just kind of use it as a little target practice. But I do find this a lot more beneficial than going right into I know some people use ranked team slayer or they play a social match. I definitely find this more beneficial than just jumping into one of those games. You're going to get a lot of kills, a lot of movement, a lot of practice, a lot faster than you would get just playing a regular game against people online. This is the arena. Okay, you got your bots. They're on the easy setting. They're all spaced out here. I like to add these boxes here for an obstacle. So to shoot out this, and next thing you know, you have obstacles. A couple things I want to talk about today. One is using this intentionally. So when I first started using the aimbots map, I would just run, shoot people. Yeah, it's cool, but I didn't really have a method to the madness. So now, once you get, and I still do that sometimes, but now you can use this not only as shooting, but your movement, right? We have all these boxes on here, whether we want to hide behind them or work on our G slides or whatever it may be. But I may use this specifically for, hey, I'm going to do 10 sprint strafes in a row, where I'm practicing, sprint strafing, or trying to, and you can work on different strafes as well. That's something that I do now. Things like that. It does have a sniper as your secondary. So if you want to work on sniping, or maybe you want to work on no scope, you can do all that. Usually that guy's not running into a wall there. But one of the things I really want to talk about was using equipment in this warm-up. So first, the movement, the G slides, getting everything lined up. You could use this to work on your settings, if you have stick drift or if you just want to change something, you're not overly committed to your settings. But the equipment, I see a lot of people, so right now I have the repulsor. A lot of people literally only use the repulsor to do this. Okay, the repulsor, yes, that's great, but it has a lot more uses. And the higher level Halo you play, the more you're going to see some crazy plays made with the repulsor. Whether you're repulsing somebody off of the map entirely, or you're using it to get into or out of a fight. A lot of people are starting to use the repulsor, or I shouldn't say starting to, but a lot of people use the repulsor to get away from things, to get out of a fight faster. And the more you play Halo, the more you're going to realize the faster somebody is, the harder they are to shoot. The faster you are, the faster you can get in and out of fights, and that's what's going to ultimately make you a better Halo player, other than just the mechanics of, shooting your gun, being able to move around the map, etc. So I would mess around for sure with the repulsor. Just get used to clicking that button, whatever you have, and not just the repulsor, any piece of equipment, but get used to hitting your equipment button, and then figure out, hey, maybe I need to map my equipment button to a different button so I don't have to take my hand off the stick. That was one of my problems, was I would have to take my hand off the joystick, the right look thumbstick, just to use my equipment. So then it would really hinder my ability or change the potential of how I could use my equipment. Now I can turn around, jump, repulse different angles, different ways. Same with the thruster. Whereas then I couldn't. So it kind of unlocks that for you. So maybe explore with that. But overall, if you want it to be super intentional, you know, do 5 minutes of, hey, and again, to me, this is like shooting free throws at basketball practice. This is just practice. You're going to get better at the game by doing some of these things. Are these Spartans? Obviously, they're not shooting at you. That's a huge difference. They're not moving necessarily like a real person. Yeah, they're moving pretty easy. But it's still going to help you as you move on. Something else I'd like to talk about too. Just the jiggle peaks with the boxes. It's a great idea. Just showing you how you can change some angles. You know, jiggle peaks are a little bit harder depending on your console or what you're on, but this gets you in good practice. Same with the sprint strafes. Right? If you want to work certain strafes, right, left, right versus left, right, left. I think it's just important practice. There's a lot of people that get in a game and they do the same exact strafe every single time. If you wanted these Spartans to be harder without shooting at you, you could do that too, and their movements will be a little different. It's not going to be as, you know, straight line kind of as these ones are. Just a lot of, this is just a useful tool more than anything. The G slides, the movement. If you ever watch like Shyway, for example, his movement on this is pretty insane. Just how fast it can be. And back to what I said earlier, faster you are, more times than not, the better you are, and the harder you are to kill. So if you can play the game faster, you're gonna be more efficient, into more fights, out of more fights. And again, the sensitivity option here too, dead zones, whatever you need to change. So hopefully you guys check this out. Again, you can just simply search for it in the custom game. Aimbots, I think this is Aimbots V2, one of the more popular ones. And do whatever you want with it, but you're gonna get more practice in. You can see I already have 45 kills in, sorry, I'm trying to look at the timer, 6.5 minutes, you know, almost 7 minutes. Just getting your both warmed up and practicing slides and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think. If you use this, is there anything specific that you do? Maybe I can add that to what I do for my warm-up. Or if you don't use it and let me know what you guys think. Again, more beneficial than a social game, more beneficial than warming up in another ranked playlist, purely based on the amount of shots and everything that you get. Work on your strafes, work on your game, use your equipment.
Yeah, they want it back to back. They gon' ask if I can play this shit back.